What's up, you guys? My name is Miguel, here to give you your daily dose of radiation. In today's video, we are covering the beloved night shift and how it has given me the flexibility to take care of my family, and also if you have little ones, it will give you the ultimate coverage, especially if your significant other works days. Let me explain. So, I work 7 on, 7 off, but currently working ungodly amount of overtime, 25, 26 nights straight in a row. Big money over here. So, essentially, if you're like me, where you just have the daycare as an option for the little ones, or school, we all know little kids get sick all the time, maybe appointments, and there's a bunch of other variables that you'll have to miss work, or you do this and do that. Now, obviously, eventually, depending on whose job is more flexible, someone's going to take the burden of taking off, cause financial stress, and all this other stuff. Working night shift gives you a little bit of an advantage. Any appointments that can be arranged, I can take care of the kids. Now, obviously, if it's on my 7 on, it's gonna, I'm gonna just have, all it is giving up sleep. How much sleep are you willing to give up? And you can literally take care of so much stuff. There's been so many times where as long as I give up sleep, I can take care of, like, if the kids are sick, I can take them to the appointment and I'll just watch them. Or if it's a holiday and I work at nighttime, same thing. The lady just goes off to work, she's a nurse, and I just take care of the kids. It's literally just giving up sleep. I mean, obviously, it is not the optimal route to go, but you can do it. I mean, there's been times where literally all of my 7 on, I've ranged from like 2 to 3 hours of sleep, and it's not been easy, but it's it is what it is. Life, especially with kids, it throws in a little bit of variation and makes stuff very interesting, because there's a bunch of techs up here that I work at my hospital, and since they work days, they miss a lot of work. There's been times where, especially like if you don't have someone and you're single and you're the primary responsible for your kids and they're sick, you can miss out work, and then it causes other problems with, like, if you miss so many hours of work, it gets you in trouble with the boss, and a bunch of dilemma can happen. And I've been fortunate enough with the night shift. I mean, majority of the times, the kids, all the appointments, all the stuff happens during like the typical 8 to 5 window, which if you work a traditional job, you work like the 8, you either work 12s, the 8 to 8, or the 8 to 4:30, or 8 to 5, whatever. So there's like not that much time to take care of stuff. And even like stuff like basic groceries, basic like other stuff that you have to do, as long as like you like give up sleep, like you can take care of all the stuff. Like my lady, because she's a nurse and she works between like 8 to sometimes 12 hours depending on her schedule. I can like take care of everything for the most part. Now obviously right now it's been a little bit more harder on me because I work so much overtime, but it has given me a good flexibility and a good stance as far as like being able to accomplish a lot. So it's not the easiest route to go, like, to do that, but it is an option. There's certain people who try to work nights and this doesn't work out, so they go to days, and then they start getting into problems. And we've seen it before many times where certain techs they weren't able to hold the job because of their kids or because whatever's going on, and it causes you to miss work. Like, I've only missed like maybe one or 2 days of like actual night shift work that I had to call in, and it was mainly because like the kid was in the actual emergency room and I was up there, and I was, the lady was on call and I was taking care of the kid. So like there were certain days that I had to miss, but like, I mean, the work is like 3 minutes from my house. Like there's always, if something happens, I can like literally go check and then come back, and then it's like it'll be fine. So if you are interested in learning more about the beautiful field of radiology, you can Hit the sub as I educate you on all aspects of this beautiful field. And I have information on the nurse's side and some of the other details because my lady's a nurse. And on this channel, I literally cover every single aspect. Some of the stuff that maybe you don't want to ask your techs or if you're curious about. I mean, there's certain niches and certain very detailed stuff that is very important to our field, but no one on the YouTubes or on the internet talks about it. And I just see it at work and I'm like, oh, this would be an interesting video, or oh, this could help someone who's maybe going through the program or is curious about stuff, because there's a lot of things that unless you're out there in the field or unless you mess up or unless you work night shift, you do not know. So yeah, it's been your boy Miguel. See you on the next one.